Richmond is getting ready for a concert by local celebrity Ellen Aim. As the concert begins, a group of bikers wearing black leather jackets roll into town. At the concert, the charming and energetic Ellen Aim began her act, singing energetically against a backdrop of vibrant lights and loud music. Dark images of a biker gang appear before the audience and move forward. They stand there, silently watching the performance, mingling with the crowd swaying to the rhythm of the song. When Ellen finished her first song, bikers approached the stage and snatched it. Musicians and concertgoers try to fight them, but the bikers easily overpower them. They escape with Ellen, who screams for help, causing chaos in the streets outside. Reva Cody sends a message to her brother Tom asking him to return home. Tom, just out of the army, takes the train back. Reva was in her restaurant when a group of unruly youth entered there. She asks them to leave, but they respond with threats. Tom arrives, takes off his coat, and casually tackles them, even throwing some of them through the coat stand window. They escape, and Tom takes their car, leaving Reva relieved to see him. Reva informs Tom that Ellen has been kidnapped by raiders. Frustrated that Ellen is at loggerheads with her manager and Reva expects him to save her, Tom angrily leaves for once. There she meets McCoy, a tough former military woman who has no place to live. Tom offers him his sister's sofa for the night. Climbing into bed, Tom flips through some old photos of Ellen from their dating days. Reflecting on his past, he decides to change his course of action. The next morning, Tom meets a friend who provides him with firearms. He then heads to the eatery to confront Ellen's current partner and manager, Billy Fish. Billy, a nerdy boy with glasses and a fondness for bow ties, believes his wealth sets him apart. He is skeptical of Tom's chances of saving Ellen. However, Tom has set his price for the rescue at $10,000. Billy, although hesitant, agrees to the terms. Tom also insists that Billy join the mission, as he is familiar with the battery area where Ellen is being held by the bombers. Initially resistant, motivated by a desire to get Ellen back, Billy gives in. McCoy expressed interest in joining for the opportunity to earn some money. Despite Billy's dismissal, Tom, presumably pleased by their mutual disdain, agrees to give McCoy a 10% stake. With his experience in vehicle maintenance, McCoy is hired as a driver. They set out for the battery, with McCoy and Billy exchanging heated remarks along the way. At the battery, a band entertains the crowd at a biker bar called Torchies, where women in black fishnet stockings dance on the bar. Raven, the leader of the bombers, walks into a room where Ellen is tied to a bed. He suggests releasing Ellen after a brief, forced romance, which Ellen objects to. When she refuses, he leaves. Tom, McCoy, and Billy plan their approach to the torches. Tom positions himself on a rooftop overlooking the bar, while McCoy enters from the floor below, planning to climb up. Billy is assigned the task of picking them up after 15 minutes. From his rooftop vantage, Tom watches McCoy navigate through the bar, eventually convincing a biker to take him up. She is taken to a party room where the biker makes unwanted advances. McCoy immediately incapacitates him with her pistol, then interrupts the card game between them by holding the lead attackers, including Raven, at gunpoint. Tom spends his time outside the bar watching bikers perform stunts, until he sees Ellen lying on a bed inside Torchies. He then starts firing at the motorcycles, causing them to burst into flames. Amidst the ensuing chaos, Tom enters the bar, quickly locates Ellen, and frees her. They encounter McCoy, and the three escape through the upper exit. Billy arrives just in time, and McCoy gets into the driver's seat for their escape. Tom instructs them to meet at the Grand Station underpass while he distracts the attackers. Tom disables more motorcycles and subdues several bikers. While escaping on a motorcycle, he encounters Raven, who threatens him. Tom warns Raven about his weapons, but Raven boasts of his ability to acquire enough weapons, swearing vengeance against Tom and Ellen. Tom then runs away quickly. McCoy, Billy, and Ellen wait at the Grand Station underpass. Billy, worried about potential danger from bikers or the police, suggests leaving, but Ellen insists on waiting for Tom, highlighting her role in his rescue. Billy points out Tom's financial motivation, leading to an argument between McCoy and Billy about Tom and Ellen's past relationship. Upon Tom's arrival, he advises an early departure and abandoning the car. Ellen requests a private conversation with Tom, expressing her need to discuss her past and her reasons for leaving. Tom vents his frustrations towards Ellen for her relationship with Billy, while Ellen is upset with Tom for accepting money for her rescue. They leave the car and drive through a bustling city. A fan recognizes Ellen and decides to follow her, expressing her admiration. Tom stops a bus belonging to the band Sorrels on a crowded street, waves his gun, and orders them to flee. As they approached Richmond, Their journey was interrupted by a police blockade. Billy's attempts at negotiation and bribery fail. Tom then forces the police to snatch their weapons and lie down on the road while he damages their vehicles. They start running again on the bus, now being chased by the police. Forced to leave the bus, they head to the railway station with the goal of catching a train for their next move. Everyone returns to Richmond's police station, attracting a crowd eager to catch a glimpse of Ellen. Ellen expresses her desire to leave town and her resentment towards Tom for accepting payment for her rescue. The deputy leader of the bombers appears. The police chief consults with Raven, who demands the surrender of Tom Cody to ensure no further disturbances occur. At Riva's restaurant, Tom is clearly upset, while McCoy is frustrated with Tom for being arrogant and not acknowledging his contributions. She tells Riva about Tom's behavior and walks away angrily. Riva criticizes Tom for wallowing in self-pity after Ellen's rejection, suggesting that she hoped the rescue would benefit Tom personally. The police chief arrives to inform Tom that Raven has requested a meeting the next day, advising Tom to leave town by nightfall to avoid arrest. Following Raven's possible arrest, Tom visits Ellen and Billy at their hotel, where Billy settles the debt with Tom. Tom tells Ellen about his initial desire to save her without financial incentive, which has now faded. He refuses full payment, retaining only the part promised to McCoy, and walks away. Billy makes fun of Tom's decision, but Ellen follows him. Outside, amidst the rain, they embrace each other and are later seen together in bed. Ellen suggests that they both leave town, offering to go with her. Tom reconciles with McCoy at the bar and invites him to join him and Ellen as they leave town immediately. She accepts. The train stops while moving, forcing Tom to try to get out. Ellen protests, but Tom incapacitates her with a punch and instructs McCoy to ensure Ellen's safe departure. Intending to return to Richmond, Tom finds his plans foiled due to the disruption of train service caused by the raiders. Raven arrives with 2 of his followers, as he informed the police chief earlier. The chief announces to him that Tom and Ellen have gone and arrested Raven. In response, Raven gives a signal from a horn and summons about 40 bikers armed with firearms. The arrival of the attackers causes local residents to take to the streets armed and ready to support the police. As the situation escalates, Tom makes his presence felt. In an unusual choice of weapons, Raven and his gang are armed with pickaxes for close combat. A fight breaks out. Tom succeeds in disarming the Raven, abandoning the pickaxe and ensuring a bare-knuckle fight. After a fierce struggle, Tom, although battered, defeats the Raven. The townspeople aim their weapons at the attackers, who then retreat with Raven. The film ends with another performance by Ellen Aim. Tom watches the Sorrells, now Ellen's opening act, perform from backstage. Billy confronts him, promising not to interfere. Tom suggests to Billy that he is a better match for Ellen. Upon meeting Ellen, it is clear that she has realized that Tom intends to leave. He reassures her of his availability if she needs him in the future. After a farewell kiss, Tom leaves. Ellen begins her performance while Tom watches from the entrance of the venue and departs during her opening song. Outside, he meets McCoy, who has the vehicle that Tom had earlier commandeered from the gang. Together, they leave the scene behind. And the movie ends here. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts on the film in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, and also watch some of our other videos. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps.